All right, guys, how you doing? I'm making this just for you guys, just so you can see me pull my shards on the Bayou Boys for the clan. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Sorry, nothing fancy. I just did this on the fly. I'm only gonna be sharing it with you guys, so I really just I'm not taking any time editing or doing anything crazy like that. But okay, so as you see, I got 11 sacreds to pull. This is my main account. So let's see what the damage beholds. If I get anything good, I'll talk about the champs and we'll go from there and see what happens. So we will start with summon number one. Wait, we're gonna do one by one though. All right, here we go. Number one, me. Ah, what a bunch of bull crap. Well, if anybody knows, well, I I I think I just poop on her. But oh well. Okay, on to the next one. Yeah, if this is my start, this is terrible. Ah, well, my computer's lagging a little bit. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let me close down my blue stacks. That might speed it up some. Don't know why. I just upgraded this computer. All right, and then we get a bum of the hymns. Hmm, lovely. Well, there goes two in the freaking toilet. Ugh. Now imagine if you bought these, that would have been like, you know, who knows how much money down the drain, depending on when you got them. Here we go. Here's number three. Come on, show me some love. Yeah. And there you go. Poop. More freaking poop. Ugh. This guy is absolutely useless. He's nothing but food. And I'm getting tore up. This guy, Karam. I don't know. What's he got? Let's see. A1 has a 30% chance of placing a 2.5 garbage. Well, but it's on the A1, so it's garbage because Kale can do that, and it's only a 2.5. Now, if it was a 5%, that would be interesting. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance based on according to the amount of this hit points this champion has lost. That's garbage. Right away, level 1, attacks one enemy, deals damage from all poison debuffs on the target instantly. Attacks one enemy, deals damage from all poison. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I really don't see. I mean, it might come in use on bosses if you're stacking a lot, but I don't know how it would actually work. Like if you got, say, you got seven poisons on the boss mob, if you hit it with that, and it's on a 4 turn cooldown, so really it's kind of he's useless. He's a piece of poop. Another poop. Here we go. Let's burn some more. Woohoo! Yeah, times two my freaking nutsacks. All right, come on, baby. There we go. Let go. What we get? Sandra. Meh. She ain't terrible, but I mean, at least for me, she's nothing. Let's see, what am I working with here? Uh, Attacks one enemy, transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. Okay, whoopity doo. Attacks one if fully. Okay, so she has some uses because she fully depletes the target's turn meter, but it's on a 3 turn cooldown. I don't know if she'd actually be useful, um, and really anything truly significant. I don't know. Places 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns and fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%. But that's on a 4 cooldown. The ascended skill is It does the increased speed for 2 turns. So you get that down to 2. Fills the turn increases, decreases the turn all enemies by 30%. So she might be useful in like spiders possibly. I don't know. I'm not sure what. Let me give a quick gander here. Let's see here. What's this goofy broad's name? Uh, all right. Let's see. All right. So this is where we're getting from Hell Hades here. Let's see the ranking he gives her. Actually, he's giving her a 5. Yeah, he gave her a 5. Fire Knight and Arena God. I guess. Lysandra is a Spirit Affinity legendary from the Hyos faction, blah blah blah. She is the best champion in the game at manipulating turn meter, meaning she makes sure champions get more opportunity to do damage. Lysandra has a team speed buff, turn meter fill, whilst also reducing enemies' turn meter. A single target deplete turn meter, and a speed aura. Literally the queen of speed, she is useful everywhere and specializes in Arena and Fire Knight. Durabilities, Durabilities and good base stats, she is the best in speed sets with accuracy rolls, perception sets, or accuracy sets with speed rolls. You should prioritize in speed, accuracy, HP percent, and defense percent. She can hit fairly hard on her A1, so an endgame player may also prioritize some crit. Lysandra's A1 is also capable of passing the Hex debuff back onto the Magma Dragon in Doom Tower, which could set up some interesting plays. Overall, she's a top legendary in Raid, I guess. I don't know. Not what I was looking for. Everybody here knows what I've been wanting. It's damn Draco, and I'm not, I'm not hitting it. Man. All right, let's close this. Get this back over here. All right, so we got 6 left. Man, sorry if I'm wasting your guys' time. All right. Oh, another Lego. Give me something. War Chief. Now I hear everybody says this guy's pretty good, and I don't have it. So I pulled 2 that I don't have so far. Let's see. What does Hell Hades have to say? War Chief. Blink. You figure I would know about this character, but if I don't have him, I don't do really any research into him unless somebody asks me. But overall, he's fucking dog shit. Oh, wonderful. What a shitty Lego. I am not putting anything into this dick. He's calling him a Koldoth, a god. That's it. War Chief is a Force Affinity legendary from the Skinwalker faction. War Chief base has some strong clan boss utility, however, reflect damage was badly nerfed. This made him basically a Fault Lord until Doom Tower was released in 2020. War Chief is top tier against Koldoth and Magma Dragon, able to keep him provoked 100% of the time. This stops the Magma Dragon from being, should say, able to use his hard hitting abilities. He's really got to get a spell checker into this into his site. All right. Well, another one that I'm not really pleased with picking. 2 Legos wasted on that. I guarantee I'm not going to pull another one. The chances of 11 getting 3, few and far in between, I would say. Yeah, yeah, let's see. What do we get here? Oh, this piece of poop. I mean, add another one to this freaking dinner freaking table. All right, I got 4 left. Dum dum dum. Should I throw some music or something on? What is it with this garbage? This guy's a piece of poop too. Has really not much usage in the game. What's he got? He's got his Bloody Mace A1 has a 30% chance of landing a leech. Now, for somebody that does not have a leech champ, this can be okay. But I mean, the damage is based on defense and attack. So, uh, I don't know. I mean, if you don't have a leech, but it's only a 30%, and even if you buff them out, it's only going to be a 40% chance. So that's the problem with a lot of leech champions in this game. Is most of them they're kind of poopy. Like you figure the best ones to me are Michaud, and I mean unless you can complete faction wars, you're not going to get the what's her name, Lydia something. I can't remember her name, but yeah. So really, in all reality, this becomes kind of. I mean, it's on his A1, so it's hitting all the time. So if you got him on a counter attack team, you figure you could bump that up a little bit with RNG. But other than that, now you got places 15% continuous buff, and then we get a perfect veil too if you ascend them, and then a 15% on one ally. So basically becomes manual because you're really gonna only want that on him if he has a provoke. I don't know. I'm assuming this is no. Okay, see, I told you his third is is a counter attack for 2 turns, and then he places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. So basically, he's gonna be your tank. But the problem with this is it's a 4 turn cooldown. So he might be somewhat useful. No, I can't even see him being. I don't know. I can't really see where he'd be useful except for anywhere but Spider, and he'd be the one constantly taking the poisons and the bombardment because he can keep himself alive with the leech, and you'd have to have a counter with him, but he has his own counter attacks for 2 turns. So figure 5 turn turns into 3 turn, and then one you can reduce it to 2 turns. So he's gonna have that buff on him for for a while. And then if you do put books into him, then you can get that up to 100% for provoke. So and it's all enemies. So he's interesting. I don't know if it's something I'd invest my personally for me because I don't need him. But all right, sorry I'm rambling on here. Let's go. Pull a poop. Ugh, another Sinisha. Got her. She's good. I wouldn't really say she's end game viable, but she is good in arena. Um, she has her place in the game. I booked mine fully out because she was one of the first champs that I got. She's a great healer. Um, the only drawback is I'd like to see her revive under a kit. Because see this one here, the immortality, it equalizes and all of that. So I mean, it's good. It's a 5 turn cooldown though. That's the problem. Um, but it also, when she hits with her A2, she puts the target skill on cooldown. So she's good for bosses. She has many places she can be used. If you're mid game, I wouldn't say she's end game viable. No, I run her in certain things, but for the most part, I don't use her anymore. All right, we got 2 left, people. Drum roll. Well, give me something good. Ah, you dirty bastards. Oh, what's this? Melga Steel Girdle. I have no freaking clue who she is. She's a dwarf. Maybe help me in faction wars? I don't know. Let's see. What's she do here? She got attack one enemy, has a 50% chance of removing one random debuff from a random ally. Cannot remove a debuff from this champion. Damage is based on hit points, so she's a hit point champion. Hmm. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of removing one debuff. Hmm. I don't know. Kind of weak sauce, but it is an A1, so she's constantly removing buffs. So she's a dwarf cleanser, which can come in useful for faction wars. Places a shield buff on all allies equal to 20% of this max. Also places 15 all on all allies for 2 turns. So, uh, she places a buff on all allies, which is good, equal to 20%. It's on a three turn cooldown when fully booked, and the shield scales, so she gets another 20, so it goes to 40%. The shield goes to 40% of her maximum hit points for 2 turns. So basically, that shield can almost be up all the time. That's interesting. And she places a continuous heal. Wow, so it seems like a great support. Because if you book her, it's going to come down. You figure it's two two turns, so it drops it to two, and in it's 2 turns, and you drop it to 3 turns. The shield's going to be up almost all the time on all allies, plus the continuous heal buff on all allies. Plus she's a cleanser on top of it. And wow, well she might actually be very well. That's it's on a 5 turn cooldown, so that's not the greatest, but it does revive 2 random allies. Random I don't like, but well, hey, it's a revive with 20% HP and 20% turn meter. Also places a shield buff on the revive allies for 2 turns equal to 30% of their max HP. But if you think about it, with her other see, I don't know if her other shield buff would override that. That would be out. That would have to be some experimenting to see if it actually does that. But she doesn't seem bad. What does she look like anyway, aesthetically? Yeah, she looks like a. I don't know. I guess if you're into dwarves, she's got some big titties. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last one, and you don't have to suffer and listen anymore. Here we go. Oh boy, we're gonna give me something good. Yeah, I didn't get another Lego. Oh, I got another one of these. Fuck me. That makes 2 of these. Everybody's saying she's really good. I have not used mine or touched mine since I've had it. I don't particularly. I mean, I don't know. Would you take her home to mama? Hmm? Hmm? Is that a girl or a dude or is it caught in between? I don't know. I don't. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about this one. If you want to look it up, you can go to Hell Hades sites. But I've got 2 of them. She's another one with a leech though. She has the 35% chance of landing a leech, but it doesn't go any higher than 35%. But it does the percent does increase by 5% for each enemy alive. But so for waves, I mean the leech is gonna land, but it's only one enemy. So, eh, leaves much to be desired. She does have the 75%. Then when booked, it becomes 100%, placing the 60s, which is the high sauce decreased debuff for 2 turns, and also has a 50% chance of placing block debuff for 2 turns. On who though? Is it only her, or is it all allies? So block buffs are rather. So I'm assuming it's all enemies. That's what I would assume, I guess. Yeah. What's this here? Heal reduction, debuff for all allies. So basically, she's going to be used in Doom Tower. And if she lives,